really hard to say. I mean, like both these players are really good. I would like to believe Namshar, seeing how he played in the first series, his controls. I say this as nicely as possible. His controls a lot better than Panda's. So when it comes to ZVZ, you have the advantage when you have the better control. So I don't want to say I'm favored towards Namshar, but I predict Namshar is going to take it. Um, I think it's going to be a best of three. I think it's going to go to 3 games. I think it's going to be a 2-1 for Namshar. So anyways, so spawning in our top left position in this 4-spot map, we are in Cactus Valley. It is our blue Zerg player, Namshar. Oh, yeah, Namshar.
And his opponent in the top right-hand corner from Invasion Esports, the yellow Zerg player, PandaBearMe, who spawned brown BearMe, black BearMe, koala BearMe, and so many other random BearMes.
If I remember correctly, not Banana is on PandaBearMe's team. So when we
Banana BearMe?
Banana BearMe or something.
That's what you said.
Yeah, some form of it's banana something, and he plays with the banana in his pocket. It's actually quite amusing.
Is it his good luck charm? I mean, why couldn't you just have a bear in your pocket? Like, let's be honest, guys.
It's kind of like Lodabo's baguette. It's just he has the banana.
It's just so the women love him. It's like, whoa, the baguette is real.
Oh yeah, we'll see. Anyway, WCS finals. Oh, that was an amazing plays. Anyways, we could talk about that for hours. Anyway, so as we can see, it's very
like was that like a 9 pool or an 8 pool? It's kind of an awkward pool. I was gonna say PandaBearMe doing the about aggressive as you can get right here on Namshar, going for more of a pool first into natural. I'm really worried because the Overlord of the Overlord of PandaBearMe's changing direction. Will it see the drone? It's a little bit debatable. It does see the hatch, though.
Well, yes, and he also knows that where Namshar spawned because he saw the Overlord from Namshar in his base. So he's like, okay, you can only have gotten here that quickly if you spawned where you did. So I'm not too sure where the position there goes. Like if PandaBearMe goes back, and he's going to hover right at that base. Right at the little sweet spot where you can't shoot up at it.
There is that very nice sweet spot, and the Overlord's got to be very careful here, but this is an incredibly aggressive play by PandaBearMe, and Namshar, he has identified this, and it's going to be a little bit scary to deal with. PandaBearMe with 12 workers just going at it. Metabolic boost is on the way, about a minute out. Namshar, you know what? I think he may be able to defend this. It was such an awkward push. If it was just like an 8 pool or something, it may have been able to, but there's just not quite enough lings. 14 lings on the way. Beautifully enough, though, PandaBearMe does supply block Namshar, which may buy him enough time for the win.
And so we do see a couple lings from Namshar getting to the base of PandaBear, gets a little bit of scout off, sees the one base, sees that it's going to be speed, and needs to start putting up defenses accordingly. He needs to get another queen out. He gets some spines down there. He gets put down, but he needs way more than that if he's going to defend any kind of aggressive push from a one-base Zergling Speedling rush that we're about to see.
We'll see that it will be that one-base Zergling Speedling rush. Now the natural base is at jeopardy. Yes, there's a spine crawler, but sadly he's in the main base. The Queens really hate rocks, but that's not what you want to hate right now. You want to hate your own Zerg brethren, and now more lings are flooding in. Thankfully, there is no Baneling nests for either of the sides. It's not going to be that hard, but still, there's actually lings of PandaBearMe and the main of Namshar. They've managed to pick up 4 kills and just wreaking havoc, or at least kind of pulling Namshar's micro back. But as you're mentioning, Namshar does a little bit of the better micro. We'll see, because more lings are pulling into the natural, and all the lings of Namshar are gone. There's literally none in production. PandaBearMe may be able to take this.
Yeah, he has such a great advantage at the moment. However, those queens are just going to stop any kind of lings from coming in. But with those 3 lings just picking off drones, I mean, he's only on 9 workers. Okay, he's got 15 coming out, so that's good. So he's going to be able to steady out. PandaBearMe taking his base because he knows that Namshar is just going to be super starved for the next couple of minutes. So he needs to stay on top of this advantage. Either he needs to go straight into drones, which he's doing. He's mixing drones with lings, or gets lucky and gets in that base somehow. The spine crawler is going to try to come down, but there's no creep to put down on. He's trying to find a good spot. Alright, so he gets the spot on, so this is where the attack is going to be done with PandaBearMe. He does have the advantage, or had the advantage of having the quick base, but oh, and he gets it! He didn't have transfusion time.
Not only will PandaBearMe actually kill 7 workers, but as you were saying, he takes the natural base off the back of this, and this is just going so dang well. The larva, man, they're at jeopardy. I guess the cocoon's probably, but oh, the lings. The indecisiveness is real. Still, though, 4 queens are going to be able to hold for a while. But that is a lot of minerals. That is 600 minerals in the bank right there, and that is not at all what Namshar wants to be doing in this position, especially off 1 base. He needs to go Baneling Nest. He needs to make something crazy happen, but PandaBearMe, already the Baneling Nest is out, already an Evo Chamber, his natural base is up, and it looks like he may have secured himself a beautiful lead, moving on into this kind of mid-game.
Yeah, with the Evolution Chamber, I believe that's what's coming out. Yeah, if you get a +1 upgrade, those Banes do a lot of damage to queens and buildings.
All the lings are actually going to straight by these queens, making their way out of the main. At least maybe able to deny this natural. There's enough lings here to fight 1-for-1 with the lings of Namshar, but does PandaBearMe want to give up his map control? He has had speed for an incredible amount of time, while Namshar just has not quite have it now. Just getting more and more annoying. We do see the queens of Namshar moving across the map, and he looks like he's going to be doing like a drone rush, or sorry, not a drone rush, a spine crawler queenish rush with some dropping creep, I hope. There's no layer in the main, though, so it's not quite going to be possible with that Overlord joining the queens in the middle of the map.
Yeah, it's interesting these queens going across, going to start picking off Overlords, and it might supply cap PandaBearMe, because he's actually he's supply capped at the moment, so losing Overlords is a bad idea. But the lings come across the map, and he's just going to keep transfusing all the queens, and he's going to lose all these lings. All the transfusion goes down, all the lings go down. This is actually kind of turning around from Namshar. He's not out just yet, and I think PandaBearMe should have went with drones, should not have keep investing in these lings, and he wants to stop these queens from going across the map.
Even though he wasn't able to actually kill those queens, I mean, PandaBearMe, he's up by 10 workers. He's still pumping out lings. The queens are going to get a little bit dicey. They have had enough time to save up some energy to be able to transfuse, but it's going back and forth here. The transfuse is so good. Namshar actually reinforced with a beautiful amount of lings. Now, speed to speed, 20 lings or 20 lings. But 4 queens out of the map, it's going to be scary. But oh, the PandaBearMe, he's got the banelings ready. Can they go off? It's going to be dicey. Transfuses are good. But the lings of Namshar have to retreat. Oh, they have to be so careful. Finally, the queens will be brought down. These 2 PandaBearMe just provide a little bit of buffer. The 2 banelings provide a little bit of a buffer and allow the lings of PandaBearMe to kill 4 queens. Honestly, PandaBearMe, he's got the lead. He's got what he needs, and he's pushing across the map.
Yep, now Namshar is completely supply capped. He needs 2 Overlords just to continue building things, and that is so annoying. When you're trying to make units and defend and drone up, it is the most annoying thing to be supply capped. You lose a couple units here. Overlord's about to pop up. The lings get in, attacks the Banes.
PandaBearMe with kind of a beautiful split of his lanes will not lose anything to the banelings of Namshar right here, and is going to keep being aggressive. The spine crawler goes down, no transfers at home because of so many injects that Namshar has been trying to keep up with, and it's looking so good for PandaBearMe with his aggressive style. 2 base now off the back of this. He's still up only by 1 worker, but unit-wise, he's got such a big lead. 22 more lings coming out for PandaBearMe, while only 8 for Namshar. I think PandaBearMe is better to take it with these banelings morphing in. He is buying some of his a little bit of time as kind of a shield, cancels them even, knowing that he can just keep pressuring. PandaBearMe is going to take game 1. I want to say he's going to take it, but he's edging out the ground. There's the GG! PandaBearMe. Wow. It was so close, but there was like an extra second there, and I was like, oh man, Drennoc, start doubting yourself, bro. Start doubting yourself. Draven, with that amazing, I don't even know what pool it was. Let me look at the build order, because that was a coolish something. That was a 9 pool.
Wow. Wow. I mean, that's super aggressive, and then the spawn points is what did it. I mean, if they spawned across the map, that build would not have worked. It was because they spawned the closest you can be on this map is why it worked, and I'm very surprised the PandaBearMe, he went for his second base exactly when he needed to be, and he just had the upper advantage because he was able to deny Namshar. Namshar was never able to recover. At the end of that, or at least towards the end, the beginning of the end, when he lost all his queens, I mean, if he was able to get the queen in PandaBear's base, I think Namshar would have done some great damage, but unfortunately, he wasn't able to. Those Banes were able to keep the lings off of the queens, and it was just great play from PandaBearMe, and just super aggressive, super dirty.
PandaBearMe takes a not decently quick game one, but still he takes game one, and if he's managed to take another game, will move on to the round of 16. Coming up next, we will have the more games coming, but I just want to point out to you guys that this is a $700 prize pool tournament, the Rival StarCraft 2 League. 300 to first place, 150 to second, and then money kind of trickles down from there. I think it's like 75 to third and fourth, but these